What is up, guys? Welcome back to Reject Films. Been a while. It's been like a month since my last video. Just still a lot of things going on in life, and just been having a lot more bad days than good lately. So just hard to get the urge to do this sometimes, but definitely something I want to continue doing and something I've always enjoyed. So another review for you guys from Warner Archive Collection, and I do want to say thank you too for everyone who has stuck around through difficult times in my life, and some of you guys that I talk to on a regular basis. Thank you for being there for me and just helping me get through certain things. Really appreciate it. And to all you new subscribers out there, definitely appreciate that. Somehow I'm still getting more subscribers every few days or something, and I don't really know why, but thank you. Very awesome. And again, I'll try to do something soon to get back to you guys, just to show my appreciation and everything. And definitely, if I get to 700, definitely want to do something major for that. But again, I just wanted to take a minute at the beginning of this video to just to say how grateful I am for all of you who watch my channel and everything, and especially the ones that have been around for years since the beginning. And it just really means a lot. And yeah, so on to the review. This is for, as you can tell by the thumbnail, from 1985's Year of the Dragon, starring Mickey Rourke. I'm going to show the insides, pretty much the same. Watched this the other day. Again, I apologize it took me so long to watch this, but thank you again for sending this out to me. You know who you are from Warner Archive. And it's been really great working with you guys for quite some time now. And yeah, this movie was, I don't know, I had a hard time. This is probably going to be a pretty short review. I kind of had a hard time with this one. I expected it to be something else than it was, I guess. Very dialogue driven, and especially more towards the beginning of it, there was a lot of talking in like Chinese and stuff like that, and then in English, and then back and forth, and like there wasn't really any subtitles a lot of times there at the beginning when they were speaking Chinese and or Mandarin or whatever. So you had no idea what they were saying, and like I said, this movie is very heavy dialogue driven, and the screenplay was done by Oliver Stone, and this was directed by Michael Cimino, or Cimino, I don't know how you say his name, but same guy who directed The Deer Hunter. You got John Lone, who plays the main villain in here, who plays, I forget his name, I didn't write. I started to take notes on this, and then just didn't for whatever reason. But anyway, he plays the main, I'll say, villain in this. But and Mickey Rourke plays the captain of the police department in charge of the Chinatown area in New York there. And it's pretty much, there's a couple murders that take place at the beginning of this film during like the Chinese New Year, the Year of the Dragon thing. And one of the guys who gets killed is pretty much the self-proclaimed mayor of Chinatown or whatever, and other events take place too where this guy is now in charge of Chinatown area, and he's kind of they're wanting to keep all of the agreements and arrangements they had with like the police departments and everything like that, and they're into a lot of gambling and bringing in drugs and stuff like that, and they always had this like long-standing relationship with certain people to keep these things going the way that they were, and you know, they have these like 1,000-year-old traditions that they bring over to here, that they want to uphold as well. And Mickey Rourke's character, Captain White, Stanley White was his name, he's wanting things done by like the law, by the book, and everything like that. And you know, you have certain people within the precinct who don't want changes. They want to keep everything the way that it is. And you have people, younger Chinese people that want to kind of get rid of some of these older guys kind of running things and do things their way, along with can't remember his name, but along with the guy kind of running Chinatown now. They kind of want all these older guys out of the picture. And like I say, it's very, very dialogue driven. I mean, there was a few times where I was really kind of losing interest in it and everything, but I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good movie. It's just, it's kind of long and there's a lot of talking. But you have other things going on with Mickey Rourke's character as well, with his home life, with his wife. They talked a little bit about they want to have a kid and all this stuff, and he's missing you know, peak times to be able to do that due to his job. He's pretty much dedicated his whole life to his job. He's ex who was in Vietnam, and he still brings some of that stuff back with him to his job and everything, and holds on to a lot of that. And you have another kind of love interest in here as well with the reporter. He's kind of falling for her, and yet he still loves his wife, and you know, there's kind of like this love triangle going on. And yeah, there's a certain point where something does happen in his personal life, and you know, he takes that really to heart, and really wants revenge for what happens there. I'm not going to say exactly for those who have not seen this. I will say the end of this movie, I really like the end of it, in like the shipyard, container yard, whatever, in the dock area. And you have another guy who's like wants to be kind of wants to be like a really good cop or whatever, and he's Chinese as well, and he kind of infiltrates some of their stuff, but they kind of catch on to him. I don't know, I'm kind of all over the place on this one, but like I say, is this one of those ones I don't know, I have a hard time reviewing because of the amount of talking in this movie. But I did like the way that this movie was shot. I really like the look of Chinatown and everything, with all the lights and everything like that. Then you have your darker, grittier areas and everything. And the audio-video quality was definitely, you know, top-notch as expected from Warner Archive. You know, they always do a great job on the transfers. But yeah, I mean, this is one, if you guys are into heavy dialogue-driven movies, I would say to check out. If you're not and you don't want to read subtitles, then I would pass on this one, because there is a lot of reading subtitles, and you know, after a while I was just getting too tired to even read the subtitles. I say, not a terrible movie. I didn't love it, I didn't hate it. It just kind of fell right in there in between for me. You know, probably like a 5 out of 10. It's just I didn't know what I was getting into, I guess, before watching it. I know there was a lot of fans of this movie, which I understand, especially if you watched it when it came out back in '85. And if you're a smoker or you're trying to quit smoking, this movie is going to drive you insane, because I think almost every scene in this movie somebody is constantly smoking, and there is some nudity in here as well. But I mean, definitely a hard R rating. And I'm trying to think if I'm leaving anything out. I'm sure I am. Very, very racial movie as well. So if you guys are easily offended by racial remarks, you know, definitely stay away. But yeah, and I know that they do have the 4 for $44 sale going on right now as of the time of this video, which hopefully I get uploaded today. Today's the 25th of March. But they do have that going on for their 10-year anniversary for Warner Archive. But this is not part of that sale. I did check. But The Thing from Another World is on there, and you know, a lot of other great titles. Most everything I've reviewed except for this one is on there. So definitely check that out, and continue to support these guys. They do a great job on the transfers, and they got a lot of great releases coming up. They've been posting a lot of stuff on their Facebook page and everything. So if you guys aren't following Warner Archive on Facebook, definitely do so, on Instagram and all that, to keep up on their releases. That's how I find out most of my information, is from their Facebook group. They post a lot of stuff on there that's not on the website yet, so you guys have an idea of what's coming out. So again, say short review. I didn't really have a lot to say about this one. Like I say, it is directed by the same guy who directed Deer Hunter, which is an amazing film, and you know, Oliver Stone doing the screenplay and everything. I really expected more from it. I guess what threw me off the most is the back and forth with the English and Chinese or Mandarin or whatever. Just, you know, speak one or the other and stay with it. You know, speak another language with subtitles all the way through. Don't go back and forth. I don't know. A lot of movies do that, and it's really kind of frustrating. But I think I expected a lot more action in this movie than there was. I mean, there was, you know, a few scenes of action, some places getting shot up, and you know, people getting killed and everything. But yeah, the acting all around was really good, though. I mean, a lot of people said this is one of Mickey Rourke's best performances, and I definitely have to agree. He's, you know, a really dedicated cop in this, and he just really wants things done his way, the right way, and everything. And he's just really determined in this movie. But you know, they did make him look a little bit older in this than he was at the time. He was actually pretty young when this came out, but they kind of dyed his hair gray on the sides and everything like that, just to make him look a little bit older. But I haven't seen a whole lot of his older films, but you know, his performance in this was really good. Definitely, man, looking at him in this movie, and then like The Wrestler is, or you know, Iron Man or whatever, man, it's like two totally different people. It's crazy, but it's what years and other things in life will do to you. But yeah, if you guys have seen this movie, let me know. Let me know what you guys think of it. Like I say, I know a lot of people really love this movie. It just, I found myself kind of doing other things, kind of looking at my phone and doing this and that and everything, just because it was so much talking. But again, I also haven't really been feeling doing this sometimes, so I'm sure that plays into it. But I'm glad I finally checked it out, though. It was one that was definitely wanting to get from them, and one I wanted to knock off my list of movies to see, because I always heard it was a really good movie. I'll probably give it another watch at another time, and really try to take it all in. But I definitely want to get this review out there for you guys and say hi to everybody. It's been, I can't believe it's been a month. I didn't even know it'd been that long till I decided to check my channel and see what was going on. I'm like, wow, it's been a month since my last upload on the Criterion and Kino video. So yeah, again, apologies, but thank you guys again, from the bottom of my heart, really. I know I'm not the most outgoing person on YouTube. I know I'm not the most exciting person to watch, but I always try to be completely open and honest with you guys on my reviews and everything like that. And you know, I'm not going to sit here and talk a movie up just because I get them for a review. You know, I'm not going to say this movie was awesome, run out and buy it if I don't agree with that. But again, I really wanted to like this one more than I did. I don't know if it was a pacing issue or what, but I just couldn't really get into it. So I don't know if I'm going to throw anything up back here. Guess you'll find out watching the video. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to request next, but I do have a couple more films from Wild Eye to review, so I'll probably just do those next. And there's anything you guys want me to review, let me know. I do have all my movies in one place now. They are all in boxes, but they are all in one place at least. So if there's something you guys want me to review, odds are I probably have it. You know, again, I have all my stream factories, everything that you guys have seen in my collection videos, the Vinegar Syndromes, the Arrows, all that stuff is all right here available for me. So yeah, just continue to hang in there, guys. This channel will get better again. I know I don't do any out and abouts. I don't do hardly any unboxings or anything like that anymore, and I do apologize, but we will get there eventually. And yeah, freaking life just happens, and I'm trying to just do what I can and try to get motivated back to doing this. So leave comments down below, guys, because it really means a lot to me to interact with you guys and everything like that. And it's been great these last, what, 3 years or something I've been on here. And you know, yeah. So let me know, guys, if there's any other Warner Archive titles as well you would like me to request for review, and I will definitely do so. Again, I'm not really a big fan of like film noirs or whatever they're called, or whatever. I mean, like really old stuff and everything like from the 50s and before. I'm not really big on that, but there is a few I've seen that I've enjoyed, so you know, maybe if it's requested, I'll take a chance on it and see what I think. But yeah, all right. So short review. I apologize. I really wanted to like this one a lot more than I did. I don't know. It just fell right in the middle for me. Again, maybe one I'll watch later on down the line and be in a better state of mind and everything. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Appreciate each and every one of you. Love, peace, happiness to all of you. Later.
Stanley White, commander of the 5th Precinct and the most decorated cop in New York City, has declared war on Chinatown.
I got a complaint about you already.
Today there were 43 gang arrests, 3 gambling parlors raided, 6 sweatshops busted.
You're only meant to shake up the gang kids.
And now, an opening blow at the man who's been called the godfather of Chinatown, Joey Tai. Mr. Tai, can you tell us if there is such a thing as the Chinese mafia? Mr. Tai, what is your comment? Mr. Tai, do you have any comment?
Let me make this real clear to you right here and now. Joey Tai goes to the mayor goes to me, and the word is lay off.
You think gambling, extortion, corruption are kosher?
What Chinese mafia? The investigation's in your mind.
These people are the biggest importers of heroin in this country.
The point here is you cease and desist.
Nobody wants to win this thing, do you?
You don't like it, resign.
Maybe everybody's right. I'm chasing something that doesn't exist.
This is not the Bronx or Brooklyn. It's not even New York. It's Chinatown, fight. It can be very easy or it can be very hard.
You care too much, Stanley.
How can anybody care too much?